Massive infrastructure developments across the East African region may be very critical, according to experts, in transforming the region's economies. But observers believe that, in part, reducing transport costs is even more important.
We hope to bring them down another 80%. This will help the region's competitiveness massively. And part of this will also be helping the region to trade with its neighbours and think about its external borders. That means not just thinking about road, rail, air, but also thinking about our ports, which are still a major bottleneck to doing business, and our lake ports.
The region, however, may not achieve these growth aspirations, given the negative risk perceptions against local small and medium enterprises, an issue that concerns the African Development Bank.
And these are basically instruments that will allow a lending institution to provide resources to SMEs where we assume the risk, whether it's de-risking capital or what we call first loss capital, so that if indeed the SME doesn't pay, we end up paying.
The Secretary General, United Nations Conference on Trade, Mukisa Kitui, warns on the laxity by member states to appreciate the transformative power of ICT to improve access to trade.
More than 70% of trade in the European Union now driven through electronic marketplace. The most advanced electronic markets in Africa are South Africa, Morocco and Kenya, and they're at 5%. Uganda is at 1.5%. In a world dominated exponentially by electronic trading, if you are not visible on the electronic marketplace, you are not existent. So don't pretend you'll trade if those who trade can't see you.
Observers also believe that scaling the region's over 100 million people is key in achieving member states' industrialization agenda.
We need to produce higher value goods. We need to educate our people so that they can work and own and drive industries. And obviously we need to create jobs for the millions and millions of people who are citizens of East Africa.
Speakers and high-level panelists at this Trade Development Forum who were seated in these chairs all appear to have one thing in common, that stakeholders responsible for facilitating trade across the East African region and the continent at large have a unique connection that collaborates the private sector and the business community and governments in order to boost economic growth, but mindful of the competitive nature of trade across world markets. Marco Misime, NTV Business, at the Commonwealth Resort Hotel in Munyonyo, Kampala.